Hi, this is Karen Riddle, and this is my critical reflection video for my portfolio for Fort Hays State. What I'll be covering is the preconceived ideas or preconceived notions that I had before starting the program. Any pivotal points that I had in my time here, what helped me in the program. I will discuss the program and its outcomes and how I feel that I met them. And then I will also highlight any future plans that I have. I apologize for the voice. I had bronchitis, lost my voice. So this is the best day yet as far as my voice goes. So we'll see how it goes. As far as preconceived ideas, I had taken a job in Lansing for special education behavior. So that in itself, I just didn't know really what I was getting myself into, or too much in the way of SPED. I had substitute for many, many years, gen ed and SPED, and then worked as a para in special education. So I knew a little bit, but I really honestly didn't know what all it all entailed and what special education really consisted of fully. And again, what I learned throughout the past 5 years, as I learned things about special education, I kind of felt like it was the same everywhere, and that it was just kind of a blanket way of doing things. And I found that that's definitely not true. I had a way of doing things in Lansing, and their requirements, their expectations. And now I'm currently in Topeka, and while it's not, completely different, but there are many different aspects, many different ways that things are done here. So that was kind of eye-opening within my time here. I kind of also felt like I would take it slow. I would, not really stress about taking the classes. Maybe not even take them too seriously. I knew I had to do it to be able to continue to teach special education. So, it was serious, but I kind of just thought, okay, well, I'll take a class here and there. However, I also thought that, man, I'm going to spend hours and hours writing papers. So those were kind of my preconceived ideas going into the program. Some pivotal points, I think, were, you got your 2-year provisional, and then you had your second provisional. So I feel like those were kind of pivotal points because it kind of boosted my motivation. I felt like, I could see, I could knock some things off my list and see that finish line coming closer. So those were pivotal points for me personally, just seeing that end goal, getting emails from the admin at Fort Hays, just to kind of keep in touch. And I also feel like knowing that peers were in the same boat, we get to know, even though the intro assignments for every class, it kind of got old, but you realize that there's people from all over that are in the same boat as you, teaching all day, and then, piling this on top of families and personal life. So just knowing that you had people in the same boat, I feel like those were pivotal moments when you got to know people in your class. What helped me in the program, kind of piggybacking on that, is just the help from the colleagues. I felt like I could send emails out. I felt like not only to colleagues, but to faculty, I could send out emails and get a timely response, even though we are all so busy. I felt like we, as a whole, the program, the students involved, the faculty, they all had a positive attitude. I never felt like I couldn't ask a question. I never felt like, I was judged for anything. Just as a whole, I felt like it was a positive experience, and people had positive attitudes, constructive feedback, things of that nature. And to go along with that, timely feedback, timely grades. It's never fun to wait and see what you got after you've spent all that time. So I feel like the turnaround was really a positive experience. To discuss the program and outcomes and how I met them, I feel like I didn't pay too much attention to the syllabus. It's more like, okay, when do I need to get this done? But as I've built this portfolio and as I've gone through these classes, I've realized that, the university's done a really good job of already aligning those classes, of course, to the standards, to the outcomes. So that had I paid more attention, I would have known, kind of what my goal was in that class, what I was really working on and working towards. But like I said, reading through these assignments, going back, finding these assignments, I can really see and pinpoint what I was learning and how I was able to demonstrate that, and how I've done that in my daily life and my job. As far as future plans, I did 3 years social behavior skills. So I did behavior management classes for pullout, and I did social skills classes for pullout. And to go back to how SPED is different, I wish that the district I was in now, the school I was in now, would have those classes. Or I feel like I wish that I could feel like I could fit that into my day with my kids, because, I feel like that's the piece that's lacking, is those social skills, and managing that behavior, choosing appropriate behaviors based off of their emotions, or based off of their feelings. I try and tell them, feel your feelings, but choose your behaviors. But I feel like the academic demand is so much that I just move on from it. So as far as future plans personally in teaching, that is what I would like to focus more on, is the behavior piece, the social emotional piece, because academics aren't going to come until that gets under control anyways, is my personal feeling. I'm in Topeka now. I love the students that I work with. It is an extremely difficult job, draining every single day and exhausting, just due to the nature of the school and the kids that come in through the door every day. But it challenges me, and I show up every day to teach them, to love them, to continue to respect them, and try to instill a work ethic that I feel like I show them. So I intend to stay there, as long as they'll have me, I guess. There's a little bit of an admin discrepancy, dislike. So I'm not sure if I will search for somewhere else after this year. I really want to give this a chance and kind of see if things change at the tail end of this semester and the next semester before I make a decision, if I want to try a different district. So those are my future plans. I enjoy the behavior piece, definitely staying in special education. It's a learning process all the time. So, but I feel like this is kind of my fit. This is where I'm supposed to be. So definitely staying in special education, and definitely staying in the behavior part of special education is my future plans. I just want to thank you for everything with the professors, colleagues. Thank you all so much. It's been, 4 long years, but yet I can't believe it's coming to an end. So I appreciate everybody else's hard work, and thank you.